Hello, all my beautiful Taurus friends. Welcome to your June 1st through 15th, 2021 reading. This is a collective reading for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. Also, please know that everything Royal Mystic centers around royalmystic.com. You can visit the store, you can become a Vibe Tribe member, you can check out the readings, and more importantly, you can see the new events. Drum roll, please, because we're about to schedule our Soul Light Activation Retreat, hopefully in the end of September. That's what we're looking at right now. More to come on that, but it's important if you're looking for updates on anything I'm doing, check out royalmystic.com. That's where you can find everything. This is how I support my channel, the different things that I do, being a Vibe Tribe member and all the other things, the readings, the buying things from the website for the store, and the events that I do. These are things that help me to continue to do these readings and keep my business going. So I appreciate you giving me this moment at the beginning. And thank you for all the support for all of you, even watching the videos. Thank you for everything. I love you guys, and I wouldn't be here without you. So without all of the mushiness, let's go right into the reading. We have the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Fool is a new beginning. It's the best way to have a new beginning. It's an ending and a new beginning simultaneously, because this is the unending circle of life, and the presentation of this energy is about a new adventure, very excited energy, but not a reckless energy. This is something that's a smooth transition and moving into your future. So we're closing out one cycle and beginning the next with a clean slate. We like that energy. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the energy of what you have been putting your effort into, what you've been investing your energy into is about to pay off. So this is the fruit ripening on the vine. Let's see what we got going here, Taurus. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Hello. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, the second cut card was the Eight of Rods, which is the energy of something moving very fast, literally flying at you with charged energy. That's a good thing, lots of opportunity. And it can mean actual air travels. For those of you who have been grounded, it can mean that finally we're going to be able to move around some here. Now, we have the Ace of Rods, which is very passionate, very excited energy. So whatever this new thing is, whether it's a relationship or a job, you're very excited about it. It could be just a new, if you're already employed, it can be also just a new assignment you're getting, a new project. And we have the Moon, Pisces Moon, beautiful energy of manifestation through your ability to channel your white light. So we'll talk about that in a second. Well, there's that Three of Cups. Ain't that something? We had just had it in another reading in the same location. Different cards, but same for that one. So this is the Seraphim. This is the blessings of the beautiful energy. And another three. This is my timekeeper, guys. This is what Spirit has told me is my timekeeper. So it is a beautiful energy of something new manifesting here. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's a charm. We're overthinking things a little bit here with this Eight of Swords. It's telling you just let go of your physical need to control and get into spirit mind and manifest. Use that energy in the best way possible. Because if you're in the physical trying to do it, you're not going to succeed, and you're going to wear yourself out trying to make it happen. There's the Four of Rods, very secure energy in good communication, stability. This is household energy, good harmony and peace in that energy. And the King of Wands. So for those of you who this applies to work, this is very strong energy for either entrepreneurial energy or this is the boss energy. This is something manifesting itself regarding something action you've been taking. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be job. Whether you're the boss or this is the boss coming in. Releasing the burden. This is the end of the struggle. This is the 10 of Rods. Letting go of what all that effort, all of that schlepping, all of that heavy load around. You get to drop that and feel like you're finally there. You've got the Hanged Man telling you look at the bigger picture. Or actually just getting into your crown chakra and seeing how far you've come is also very appropriate with that card. And the King of Swords. So another masculine energy of something coming in. And this is Archangel Michael, who is the energy of removing obstacles and protecting you as you move forward. So, we love that. Ooh, nice. The Lovers, Gemini Major Arcana. So for those of you who want to know something about a relationship, this is pretty symbiotic here. This is the beautiful synchronicity of soul and energy of divine being in a compatible situation. Now it is the Gemini, but it doesn't mean it has to be a Gemini. This is the energy of being as one, two as one. Okay, so it is, some of you call it twin flame. This is that kind of energy, being very strong. Now, if it's not about a relationship for you, because this is a group reading, you've got the energy of ascension, which is the physical body, which is the masculine, and the spiritual body, which is the feminine. So your physical body holds your soul, and you're lifting the soul up to the light. So that also means doing what your purpose is here in this lifetime. So, or doing for a living what you're being called to do. Here is the Ace of Wands, absolutely fabulous, passionate energy. It's taken root, it's taken off. Ignition has happened. We're now moving forward. And here is the Moon, which is the energy of manifestation. Now, let me tell you about what I was given on this card. So Spirit advised me immediately, this is your chakra energy. Okay, you see all the rainbow colors of the chakra there. And this is the white light of divine. This is your spirit, soul energy that you pull in from all the things around you, the vitality of the universe. Now this you can look at as an embryo. That's kind of how I was described it. And there is your timing device. Now when we go through life all day, every day, we use some of our white light that we're taking in every day. It's never always at the top because we're always using it. We're using it in something we desire. We're using it to give out to the people we love. We're using it to touch base and get our intuitive thoughts. Now, it doesn't run down, but it's not up at the same level as the chakra energy. Once you can pull that light up to match, that's when this time period starts, or that clock starts, and this starts to turn into something in the now. So, it's just like if you were pregnant with a person, you would have to eat enough for two. So, pregnant with your manifestation, you've got to pull in enough light to manifest something new as well. So that is about the meditation and being connected to your spiritual source, whether it's sitting outside and just pulling in the energy of all the beautiful flora and fauna. They give it to you freely when you're outside. That's why people feel better when they're outdoors. This is the energy of that. So allow yourself to take in as much as you can. Remember to stop and do. So that also means having the heart of gratitude, using the power of manifestation, but also pulling in that energy. There is, the universe is going to help you with that, because here's the three seraphim double dosing your cup here to overflow. And that's what really you need, is a double portion to grow this, and they're helping. So this is beautiful energy of mind, body, and spirit, the earth angels coming in to overflow your cup. And there's your time period, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's a charm. It means these three swords get out of the way and you get to go forward with a whole heart. Now, this is simply just chasing your tail. The Eight of Swords is where you feel like you should do something because you don't see anything happening. And it's seriously, this is like trying to move the pieces on the chessboard before the other person gets a chance to make their move. You have to wait, because you can't anticipate until you know. You can have in mind what your options might be, but don't try to shore them up, because you can't until something gets solidly planted. That's when you put yourself in the manifesting mode here. Focus only on the goal. What is the ultimate goal? Focus only on that. Not how it's going to happen, but the goal. That's all. Universe has the how. And there you end up in a very stable position, solid communication, solid foundation, very happy, very secure and stable. And this is your household, your family, your relationship. But for some of us, we live the job, right? And so this is also part of the work. Okay, so here is either you becoming in the place of where you are solidly now actively in the position you want, or that particular employer comes in and takes you and says, I want you to come work for me. Now, you feel like the weight of the world's been taken off your shoulders here with this Ten of Wands. It's a closure of the cycle of struggle and worry. The Hanged Man is feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm finally at a place where I can see the light. I can see the future. It looks bright. Feeling very optimistic. And then you've got this wonderful Archangel Michael, King of Swords, which is the energy of protection and clearing anything that might be in your path. Now, also, this King of Swords has some particular occupations that go with his energy. So in the human form, it can be something that has to do with law enforcement, armed services, anyone who has is a first responder, so fireman, EMS, nurse, doctor, lawyer, judge, anyone who is analytically minded, so architect, engineer, and scientist. That's the energy of that. And barring all of that, still Archangel Michael. Great outcome. Ooh, well, talk about great outcomes. We'll take a Wheel of Fortune. Thank you very much. So this is an opening coming in. Seriously, that is what's happening. You've got this opening coming in. This is like a breakthrough, breaking down all the barriers that have been standing in front of you. And finally, it makes up for the time that you've been on hold. It kind of launches you past all the stops and the holds that would have previously happened. And now you're being brought to the place of beautiful manifestation, clearing all negative old karma. So we're clearing that, opening up, moving very quickly. It's like being shot out of a cannon in the right direction. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Taurus, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always appreciated. Well, there goes a Capricorn Major Arcana and the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Aries Major Arcana, the Emperor, but this is literally something manifesting here, so we love that. Seven of Cups, blessings in abundance. The Judgment card, a resurrection energy, something being brought back to stabilize you, or being brought back to stability. And the Seven of Rods, telling you, hang in there, don't settle for less than you deserve. King of Pentacles, King Midas. That's your Taurus king. You're the Pentacles energy. Ace of Cups, divine blessings from the universe. All aces are gifts. And the Ace of Pentacles. Hello. We'll take the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And let's see what the underlier is. There's the notifier. This little page is coming to give you the information or instruction on what action to take. And we love that energy. So it is on and popping, my Taurus friends. Let's talk about this. You know, the center is like the short story of the whole thing, and these are the details. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is the energy of action. It's hey, it's ignited. It's time to make some moves. Now we have this Capricorn Major Arcana. This card stands for the Pan, the pagan god, who kind of leads you astray. It's temptation or being kind of hypnotized or beguiled, and then you find yourself in a trap of your own making. So here's the two things that can be going on here. This Ace of Rods can be a relationship, and this can be the passion of it, where you just kind of lose yourself in it. When you have this devil energy, it can be something that just completely, like, just you surrender to, because it is just so overwhelming and wonderful. Now, if it's a Capricorn person, it's still not a bad thing. Both of those outcomes are still good if it's having to do with a job or whatever. But if this is a negative toxic energy, which it can be, if it's, it can be addictive. It doesn't have to mean addiction, but usually there's something to it that's kind of a weakness it will exploit that. Okay? And that can mean fear. It can mean somebody who just worries about everything, and then you just let yourself run off the deep end and run away with it in fear, and then you can sabotage yourself. So stay away from that energy if it is about negativity. If it's negative, only focus on what's going on here and release whatever's happening here. Sometimes we have to talk ourselves out of being afraid and feel the fear and do it anyway. It can also hinder your manifestation. So that's why you have to really be able to drop it and move away. Now listen, none of us are good at it instantly. And even the most skilled person at being very zen has non-zen moments. But you don't have to live in them, right? So pull that white light in and drown that out. And then you have the Hermit, which means that light is literally what's being told to you to bring in to combat that if it's negative for you. Either way, it is allowing yourself to be guided by the divine. That is a Merkaba or Merkaba. It is a sacred geometry symbol, and it is the entire Akashic record and the blueprint of all the universe. So, of all existence. So we're bringing that in. That's the big heavy guns to combat anything that's going to be counteractive. Now, that's the only obstacle, is getting out of your own way. Here is the Three of Cups. So the universe is going to make it up to you and help you as much as possible. So receive that, because it's already been allotted to you. This Knight of Pentacles has already been assigned to bring you this abundance. So it's already on its way. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. And the Emperor is the manifestation of the now, of what it is that you're trying to bring in. It's also the universe himself, like having your back. So Aries Major Arcana is also part of that card. So we like that. You can overcome it. It's just a minor hiccup. Just don't let yourself get beguiled into fear or into paying attention to something that's not part of the path. So here is the Eight of Swords. So don't overthink it. Don't let yourself spin out on that, because here's what's going to cure that problem. The Seven of Cups is the dump truckload of blessings, and it means you're going to be so busy handling all the abundance coming at you that you really don't have time to do this. So don't waste your time trying to figure it out. Just take action. Action cures fear all day. Four of Wands is now you've got your feet planted. You're very stable. You're feeling very calm and feeling like everything is doing well. Communication is a big deal, and this means wonderful communication. So when you are feeling like you're getting the updates regularly and you're having good rapport or back and forth energy of, working things out, you can get through anything. Relationships, job, life, whatever it is, as long as you feel like you're being fed the right information and you're getting the right responses, there's no problem. So make sure that that's a fundamental thing that you have worked out. There's something resurrecting, which also tells me that maybe you need to, something coming back around. Be sure to check your emails if you're waiting for some notification. Look in the trash. Look in what might have rejected, because sometimes emails do weird things. Just make sure you look at go back through your emails and make sure nothing's been disposed of that shouldn't be, because this is something being restored. The King of Wands is the energy of it now manifesting in the now, and it's telling you, you just hang in there and do what you're doing, because other people may have different opinions, but you don't have to settle for what they're telling you. You're already in that manifesting energy. Other people's fear is not your problem, but you have to guard yourself against it. So, 10 of Wands is now releasing the burden. So this means good things are happening. Also, there's the King of Pentacles, which is your king. And you can see the bull back there. So that's the Taurus king. But it does mean financial security for sure. A financial commitment. That's the word. Here's the Hanged Man. Letting yourself see what a big deal this really is, because you couldn't have done this on your own. The universe has put it out in such a way that you realize this is an absolute gift. This is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a divine blessing that you're getting everything you need. Divine information, healing, all the knowledge of the Akashic records being given to you, and the DNA of life is inside this cup, the DNA of all existence. So you have everything at your fingertips that you need to make this work. Then you've got the protection of this energy, as well as the clearing effect of it, and a restoration of your financial abundance. Absolutely beautiful energy of a gift of being restored 100% for anything that has been pulled away or that you've had to redo. So, Ace of Pentacles is like a rebirth of your financial prosperity. Okay, my Taurus friends, I hope you have a beautiful first half of June. It certainly is lined up for you. So, I'll see you again in the middle of June. Love, light, and abundance to you, my friends. Namaste.